Okay, a spiritual student was asking me about energy vampires and being sucked of their energy, and that can happen for various reasons. Um, Usually, once you're above integrity, those who are below integrity will try and suck your energy because they're depleted, and you have positive energy. So you've got the spiritual energies, so they will try and they may try and gossip, or they may try and sort of moan for a long time to try and suck your energy, or talk a long victim story. So so that can be draining. Um, and if you've not, unless you're very advanced, you've not developed immunity from the world and all its effects, which probably doesn't happen until a very high calibration. The Course in Miracles does help. Then yeah, you would be susceptible. Also, I think with family, there can be karmic dynamics going on. So when certain things are open, it's like the family are coming for um, karmic payback from things you've done to them in the past. So at certain times you may be more susceptible, and they may be more in an attack mode, and hence you may get drained at certain times more than others. Or if you're doing deep spiritual work, which is spontaneously affecting you and them, then there is a joint thing. So things may come up and you may feel drained. In which case I would you have to do some spiritual research on what's the best way to handle that. But yeah, forgiveness and canceling beliefs in being able to be drained by negative people. And also, if you're into it, there are karmic dynamics trying to clear up the karma through anti-karma prayers and forgiveness prayers. Okay, so that's on energy vampires. Yes, these negative energies can affect you in the sleep. They can affect your dreams. And you can also go out of body at night and visit lower dimensions, which is unpleasant. So what I recommend is listening to spiritual music and Hawkins at night. It's usually, I find it very, very good. You can put on like Robert Gass, Hallelujah, to the energies won't like that. And also play it from Audible. You've got 10-hour long lectures. The library from Hawken Nightingale Conant Library is 10 hours long. So you can just put it on the whole night, and that will help protect you during the night. Because as you hear that voice, it'll really sort of disrupt the energies if they want to interfere with you. Okay, so yes, you want to take protective measures if you're vulnerable at night. What are the effects of low energy attractor levels? Well, you've got different types of lower energy attractor fields, which you could be subscribing to unwittingly. Often TV, music, groups of people, all kinds of situations, even locations can have um, these energies associated with them. So classically, I mean, Hawkins talks mainly about the Lucifer. There are others, the Luciferic and the Satanic energies. The Luciferic energies, if you subscribe to them, well, they use very clever rhetoric and sophisticated rationalizations and temptations to snare you in and get you hooked into these negative energy fields. And once you get hooked in, usually your belief systems get corrupted, your behaviors and actions support you become basically influenced or possessed by these fields. After they fully got you, they'll probably feed you down to the satanic, which is the more darker aspects of the field. So hence the thing of, I would say, just stick to holy company. listen to holy music. Listen, I mean, I only recommend Hawkins. Every teacher, unless you calibrate them, even if they calibrated positive yesterday, could be going negative today. So but as a spiritual teacher, I strongly endorse Hawkins. You can listen to him, and before God, I state it is my for my students that it's safe to be with Hawkins. I mean, you don't have to follow that to do what you like, but um, yeah, if he's dead and he was an avatar, and so it's safe. An example of why I say that is because Hawkins recommended Ramesh Balkisar as an enlightened teacher and published him. And within a short period of time, students were asking about Ramesh Balkisar, the enlightened. He's 760, very high calibration, and there were rumors going on. And Hawkins said, just check out the rumors and go by those. So obviously, and he stopped publishing the author, the spiritual teacher in his books. So enlightened teachers can fall. And even though Hawkins was recommending, he had to remove his recommendation of a living teacher. So the dead, the dead ones he calibrates, and the dead musicians he calibrates. Obviously, with politicians, musicians, spiritual teachers, if they fall for temptation on that day, their calibration goes below integrity. So yeah, so I would you don't really want to you just want to be really careful. I would immerse yourself in Hawkins and high calibration music. And I'm teaching at the moment non-stop prayer. This is a direct invitation to God and to release the addiction to thoughts, which are the limiting beliefs, which are blocking you from the love of God. So yeah, I think those were the main questions, and I shall press stop recording.